Hey, good evening, fellow grumpy old gentlemen, cyber stalkers. Long time no chat. Uh, Been meaning to do this video since the 1st of January, and seemed like things just kept on happening. In the last couple weeks, I lost my best friend from high school. Some of you have commented and stuff like that on my Facebook stuff, and took it kind of hard. Uh, he was closer to me than any of my stepbrothers ever were. We grew up together, done lots of stuff together, and I won't dwell on him too much. Trying to think happy thoughts uh, and just do the video. But thank y'all for uh, you know liking the pictures and stuff I posted, and I'll miss him dearly. He's a great friend. But on to our fellow grump, Mike's pick. He picked 1999's Fight Club for our monthly video chat. And this is probably, when I watched it Sunday night, was the first time I'd seen it since the DVD release. And I remember when this came out on DVD, it came out in 2000, I believe. Fox released it, and David Fincher made the director of this. He made such a great deal of. I don't know if it was because it underperformed at the box office. I remember 20th Century Fox had high expectations in 1999 for this film because it was talked about so much. It was controversial. It had a lot of I don't know if it was good word of mouth, but it had a lot of people talking about it, and they thought it was going to be this big, massive hit, and it really wasn't. It I don't think it made any money until it was released on DVD. And anyway, Fincher, when it came on DVD, he put in all kinds of extra features, deleted scenes, and it was one of the first big DVD releases in the early days of DVD, which was 2000, like I said, and. I think it was a big Laserdisc seller too. But I remember the DVD. It came in this big thick ass package, and lots of bonus stuff was included. And of course, this is the Blu-ray that came out several years ago, and it's got a lot of the DVD bonus special features. But for those of you our regular viewers that watch and like our channel, that's never seen it. It stars Brad Pitt as Tyler Durden, and um, playing the narrator was Edward Norton. And Brad Pitt, he was kind of a big star already by this point, and Edward Norton, he got his role by his performance in People versus Larry Flint. He started getting a lot of film roles and stuff, so they signed him on for this role. And like I said, he was only known as the narrator in this film. He was pretty much unnamed. But he told the story as the movie went along, and he played a traveling automobile recall specialist. He went to like dealerships like I worked at for the last 20 years. Worked at a car dealership, but he went there and supervised the recalls on all the vehicles when the vehicles had problems and stuff. But and he suffered from insomnia throughout the movie, and he meets Brad Pitt's character Tyler on one of his business trips, and together they just decide to form a fight club, an underground fight club where they recruit members, and the members take out their aggressions on one another. They beat the fuck out of each other, more or less, and yeah, that's pretty much the plot. But later on, Tyler, he becomes more. He's kind of off center at the beginning of the movie anyway, but he becomes more and more off center as the movie progresses, it seems, and he turns the Fight Club into like this nihilistic, what would you call it? Like a terrorist group, not just like an underground terror group that would go out and carry out these missions, blowing up shit and stuff like that. But the name of the group was Project Mayhem, and they recruit even more members. Meatloaf, he has a pretty memorable role in this film. Helena Bonham Carter, she's in it. Jared Leto, he has a role in it. One of his first roles, very very young Jared Leto. But I liked the movie. Like I said, this is probably my second or third time seeing it. It's one of those movies that really never caught on with me when it came out. A lot of the quotes are more memorable than the film itself to me. Like, first rule of Fight Club is you don't talk about Fight Club. That's a memorable quote I've heard for the last 20 some odd years from this film. And I remember that more than I remember the actual movie. But it was a good movie, good pick, Mike. I'd probably give it 3 out of 4 stars. And Mike, when he was going to these film classes and stuff before COVID hit, I know he often talked about it. I think before COVID got really, really rampant, that he actually watched this in his film class. And he's talked about it a few times, and I'm not sure if he's put up his video yet because, like I said, I've been kind of out of it the last, few weeks, pretty much all month long. But I hope to do better, guys, do more videos, and be more productive in February. But yeah, I do like the film. Three out of 4 stars, and I'm curious to see Mike's thoughts on it because I know he's not a very. This is an action type film, very very violent. I know he's not really into those type of films, but it's not too bad. It's more humorous, I think, if you look at it a certain way. The director David Fincher, who's directed many great films, I'd actually forgot that he directed this film until I looked at the back of the package, and but he called it sort of a coming of age film, like 1967's The Graduate, that I've heard in interviews. But for the people in their 30s, where young Benjamin Braddock in The Graduate, he was just getting out of college and deciding what to do with his life. Well, that's kind of his theory, that when he made this film, it was like for people in their 30s deciding what they wanted to do with their lives, their mundane jobs. Tyler Durden, he played a soap salesman, and like I said, Edward Norton's character, he played recall specialist, but I guess pretty boring jobs. But yeah. But anyway, I've said my thoughts on it, and hope you all guys are doing fine. I'm doing good. But yeah, peace out, and everyone take care of each other, and bye. I'll talk to y'all later.